This is Scott.
I'm Ren,
We're with StitchandTravel.com.
and we wanted to take a moment, introduce ourselves, and try something new. So that's what you're doing. You're sitting here watching us, and we're going to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we're doing.
We started the website StitchandTravel.com a little over a year ago, I think it was, with the idea that Ren, who was into embroidery, was going to be going to Ireland to study a particular style of Irish embroidery called Mountmulloch.
Yep.
That hasn't happened yet for various reasons, but we were going to use the website to talk about the embroidery and also to talk about her traveling. While we're waiting on being able to go to Ireland, we've started traveling ourselves here locally in Texas, visiting all of the state parks in Texas. We've also done a little bit of national travel. We took a vacation to San Francisco as well as Yosemite National Park and went to see the redwoods at the Henry Cowell Redwood State Park.
And if you get a chance to go and you're in that area, San Francisco Bay, go to the Roaring Camp Railroad. It is so worth it. So worth it.
So as we were traveling, we wanted a web page to put our things on, and so we decided Stitch and Travel became, more travel, a little bit less stitch. And about 9 months ago or so, I really started getting into photography. So the website also became something of a forum for putting my photography up. Now, when we go wanting to learn things and find out information, learn about places we're going, have been, you used to Google things and go to Wikipedia and look things up, but anymore we find more and more and more, we're going to YouTube. That's where we're going when we want to know something.
Yep, and we have some really great people that we watch. We watch Technomadia, we watch Gone with the Winds, we watch The More We Explore.
We watch a fellow from England named Tom Scott.
Yeah, oh my gosh, and Tom Scott is absolutely hilarious. Look him up, Tom, S-C-O-T-T, Tom Scott. He always wears a red t-shirt. And he and his friend Matt have a forum where they sit down on a park bench and they just talk. Sometimes they have subjects like the how to do videos or how to do this or that or
what
something.
Type of gear they use, or talking about old videos they've done. Tom's been doing videos for several years now, and Matt is usually his videographer and co-conspirator. And their format, Matt and Tom on a park bench, we like it, we enjoy it, and we thought, okay, we're going to just shamelessly miss that.
So we apologize to you, Matt and Tom, if you're watching. We don't care. We're doing it anyway.
So we decided we came down to Texas back in 2004, and around 2004, 2005, we visited our first Texas state park, which was Dinosaur Valley State Park in Glen Rose, Texas. That's the home of the famous Paluxy River dinosaur tracks, some of the best preserved dinosaur tracks in the nation, in the world, really. And
pardon the noise, we are at Martin Creek Lake State Park, and the lake is right back there, so I'm sure you can see it. So,
and we may be doing a future video about this park, but we're not through with it yet, so we can't really talk about it a lot. We don't know what we're going to find for the rest of the day. And we didn't do much else with that until, about a year and a half ago, we took a trip to Fort Richardson State Park. Historical state park, home of an old Indian fort from just after the Civil War, when that was the frontier.
Yeah, it has the old hospital there and the morgue and officers' quarters. It's amazing. You've got to go see it if you're in Jacksboro, Texas.
At that point, we got bit by the bug and decided we wanted to start visiting all of the state parks in Texas. There's 93, 96. Just depends on exactly what you do and don't count. Some things are a little vague as to whether it's a state park or a historic area. And so we're up to number 33 now.
Yeah, this is number 33. So Martin Creek Lake State Park is 33.
So 33 state parks in a year and a half, plus Yosemite and San Francisco and the Henry Cowell Redwoods. As you imagine, we spent a lot of time on that. So that tends to be most of what the webpage is about.
Yeah.
Other things it's going to be about, but that's what it's mostly been about. So,
Well, now, what has been your favorite thing about going to the state parks?
they're all very different from each other. You would expect, being in Texas and some of them very near, that there'd be they'd be very similar. So you've seen one park in one area, it's all much the same, but they're all very different. They've all got their own history to them, and I just love getting out into nature. That's something that I think we had missed for a while, because this is new for
Yeah,
us.
this is.
We're doing a lot of hiking and just traveling around, finding a lot of interesting, amazing things in Texas and in the country as a whole. And being out in nature is just refreshing and recharging. It makes me happy, and it recharges my batteries, gets me ready to go again. What do you love about it?
Well, I suffer depression, so I like being able to get out and just trying something new. 6 months ago, we had started doing the hiking part of it, and I'm going to have knee surgery, so I couldn't really do a lot on that knee, on that right leg. So with us doing all of the hiking and moving around and getting busy, I've lost weight, and I have also strengthened that leg up enough to where it's awesome. We do anywhere between 3 and 5 miles. If he's not thinking about it, we do 5 miles. If he's thinking about it, it just depends on when he says he's tired, and so I'll push through it. But I love the parks because it's helping me control that depression, because I'm out. We camp, I get the fresh air, it's...
John Muir, who was one of the people who helped to get the National Park Service, and he was very responsible for getting Yosemite National Park to be a national park, as well as founder of the Sierra Club. But he suffered from depression, and he always said that when he was depressed, he had to go out into nature. That's what brought him back and helped him to cope. And there's lots of scientific studies that show being out in nature is good for your mental health as well as your physical health.
Yeah. So let us know what you like about your area's state parks if you visit them. Don't limit it to just state parks. If you are a national park person, what's your favorite national park? Why do you like the park system? Why do you like the outdoors? Let us know, there in the comments. Let us know, and we'd love to be able to, get with you and find out what you find is interesting.
And the plan is that this will be the first of many videos. As I said, we've been to 33 state parks now, and we'll probably do a series of videos talking about the different parks, what adventures we had finding and going to them, and what was special about them. We probably won't do a video for each park, but we'll gather certain trips, because we'll sometimes do 2 or 3 or at one point 5 parks in one trip.
Yes, yes, we did 4 parks in 36 hours. That's one of our posts, so go check it out. Go check it out on stitchandtravel.com, and because it was very interesting. That's 36 hours. It was good, though. It was a good trip.
So we hope this is the first of many, and it's a little bit of an experiment as we play around with different gear, and I've got to learn how to do video editing, which you should learn too.
Yeah, I guess so. So, well, I guess maybe we should stop boring them.
Yeah.
So,
till then, get out.
Live life outside of your box. Thanks so much. Bye.